one of those plays that you call, and everything seems to happen exactly as it's scripted in the playbook.
Do the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro, you ain't got it like this. In my part C straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate, we gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Captain's armband, I'm making key plays, when I'm doing shows, gotta get all prepaid. What you, I'm on it, break, no side, know about these ways. I gotta let my skin fade marinate, we gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Starboy excellence. Them other guys irrelevant. They all on. Zoe Cap is half white, half melanin. Baby face and a white gold tooth cap. I treat the waiter nice, she loves that. I mix the blueberry pie. It's not what I wear, it's how I rock that. If I can buy that twice, I'll cut that. Sweet 110, spot that, chop that. Tryna look me at the tell her it's not that. Do the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro, you ain't got it like this. In my part C straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate, we gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. I'm a #1 like you say, set page. Used to kick boot on the estate back then. T90s with the Levi's matching drapes in the
Il y a assez d'eau pour 2 cafés. Okay. Ouais, et aussi tu peux rendre le sucre et
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia.
The final 2-week stretch of the 2023 regular season, and we are underway, week 17 here on this New Year's Eve. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here come the Eagles, the defending NFC champs, led out by a man who was the runner-up to Patrick Mahomes at MVP balloting a season ago. Of course, that's Jalen Hurts.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. They'll stay on the ground with Swift, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Eagles at 14-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now, because to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way, because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. They'll try it now with Swift. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They run with a veteran here. It's Rashad Penny. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Hurts. Flushed out right. Got his man. It's game. Get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Ah, c'est bien ça.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. Swift going to try up the middle. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cards are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. First down, Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hunt. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Murray going to throw. Another completion here to Hunt. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. We're scoreless after 1. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Meanwhile, Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. It'll go as a gain of 4. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Murray to air it out again. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray, because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm, and nowadays we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield and make throws, but he also possesses wide receiver speed. He can call his own number or scramble and turn it into a big play as well. Kyler Murray, a dual threat at the quarterback position.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressed.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Rondale Moore, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And through an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season, and that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And he gets it down to the 32. That one a first down pickup of 8. Hurts sets up to throw it, eluding the pressure right. This is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 32 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Murray now on first down. They'll roll him out right. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. Now back to throw. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back in the 7. They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play as that'll lead to a 2nd and goal. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. To throw is Murray. And he completes it to Hunt. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, here's Hunt. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here's Andy Lee now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Once again, it's Swift. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. Penny up the middle, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Rolling to his right. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Penny, and he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They keep it with Penny on first down, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the gun, a give to Penny, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it winds us down to the end of the 3rd quarter. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Oh, no, he lost the football. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first. Inside handoff, Penny. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here's Hurts to throw. Quick slant here to Smith. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. From the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Throwing on first down is Murray. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Here's Murray. That's caught. It's DeAndre Carter. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. First target, first catch, and a first down. Shotgun now from Murray. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. 2nd down, Murray sets to throw. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Murray now running right on the option. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for third down. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. He's to the 15. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Here's 1st and goal. Penny. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Another try for Penny. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Penny will try to punch it in. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. This is 1st and 10. Murray to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Carter. And he's going to have a first down, but he's tackled inbounds up near midfield. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hunt. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Murray. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. Murray, one final try. This ball intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And now the rookie's free. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick-6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather.
Soon as he touched down, run the money up. One-on-one. Water, a little vinegar mix is tough enough to take another. Still plenty room, you get money with my run, been nothing but a stun. I done up a bunch of them. This what got them ducking me. They don't come out the house like a punishment. The ones they jumping me. 4 or 5 years and they work is numbing me. T forever. She won't rushing me. Ask anybody what's up with me. Roll them, but off. been up a week, why could never out hustle me? They was older, broker than the younger me. Back then they couldn't with me. I ain't never punched no card or made no money off no. They focus you on live. The net and what you post on it don't mean to a real. All it takes for you don't get your way and now you feel different. All it takes for you that paper, now you feel different. All it takes don't talk you for a day and now you feel different. All it takes for you to catch a case and now you feel different. I swear I don't feel. Make me feel different. I swear I don't feel. Never feel different. Get established. Better bow her head when I walk past her. Where your manners? As a kid, stayed with my granny. Daddy went to jail for jail. Lost my only chance being happy. Damn what happened. Outcome match my actions. Talk and I back it. Great example. I'm the standard. Come to preach on what you practice. Actually, I can't fathom or rationalize and move past it. He just turned this from his section. Island daily, well respected, well connected. Look there, tell me God gon' let us into heaven with this. They focus you on live. The net and what you post on it don't mean to a real. All it takes for you don't get your way and now you feel different. All it takes for you that paper, now you feel different. All it takes don't talk you for a day and now you feel different. All it takes for you to catch a case and now you feel different. I swear I don't feel. Make me feel different. I swear I don't feel. Never feel different.
Today.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jones looking to throw it on the first play. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. Throwing Jones. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Greg Ward deep for Philadelphia. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The 2nd-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. In motion right is Smith. They'll fake it there on the jet sweep, and instead, here's Swift. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
Second down. Here's Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
Now Jones to Barkley on the check down. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down, Jones. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Sliding out of the pocket. Hurts fumbles it, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. See, that's the second time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. This is complete to Watkins on the slant.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll be taken down.
Des fois, ouais, fiche de moins 3 pour Petzetta dans la défaite de mardi contre les Rangers. Là, il est puni. Alors, voyons voir si l'infériorité numérique des Canadiens peut tenir le coup. Tir de loin, dégagement tenté, Evans à la rondelle, et la passe est pour Matheson. Vous le savez, c'est un bon patineur. Alors, il va se rendre au disque. Fogg rapidement fonce vers lui. Matheson seul de son corps. Fogg cherche à se relever. Fait très bon boulot. Les spectateurs applaudissent. Evans tente de ramener le disque vers lui. Fogg avec Evans. Rondelle pour Jordan Carew. Carew la passe. Et Vucevic. Envoie pour Jake Neighbors. Neighbors avec Armia qui le ralentit. C'était à la limite. Neighbors est tombé. Il n'y a pas de fraction. Savard est là. Cameron qui revient tout près du disque. Il est dessus. Matheson. Savard. Et là, on fait rien de spectaculaire. Mais les Canadiens sont très intelligents. Evans va accélérer. Décide d'appliquer les freins. Et on va changer le poids du monde pour Martin Saint-Louis. C'est là que ça se passe. Gagner ses batailles un contre un contre la Canadien a exclu non seulement le PC, c'est là qu'on remporte la bataille là-dessus. Vucevic entre, avance à gauche, il a empêché Neighbors d'aller plus loin. Jacky Anderson. C'est vers Struble. De retour à Jordan Carew. Carew vers Falk. À nouveau, ce sera Carew. Descend dans le coin vers Levers. Carew. Carew avance. Avance derrière pour Falk. Bon bâton actif d'Anderson. Chen ensuite. Chen passe. Ça s'est passé tellement vite, Félix, cette exécution. Ça a pris une solide réponse de la part de Montembeault. Le Canadien a besoin de ce genre d'arrêt de Montembeault ce soir. Sard. S'en va sur la ronde, remet la rondelle derrière pour Perunovic. Holloway à Perunovic. De retour à Holloway. Holloway, Perunovic. Hésite, se déplace, tire de loin. La rondelle est bloquée par Savard, bien fait par le vétéran défenseur. Dans les derniers instants de la pénalité, Pezzetta est de retour dans la mêlée. On est à 5 contre 5. Savard, la passe est pour Armia. Armia, loin devant. Pezzetta, avec ce tir. Eh bien, regardez le jeu de David Savard derrière le filet. Il a gardé cette rondelle une fraction de seconde. Au lieu de s'en débarrasser, c'est une passe directe à la sortie de territoire. S'amène par la suite à cette chance de son jeu. Et quel lancer de la part de Evans, partie supérieure. Et ce but est drôlement mérité pour Evans. Dans le dernier match, Renaud, je sais que tu en as parlé beaucoup dans les derniers jours, mais s'il y en a un qui s'est levé, c'était bien Evans dans le dernier match. Ah oui, il y avait beaucoup de âme dans son jeu, c'était pour voir. Alors, là, les Canadiens qui marquent un but en première période dans un 8e match de suite. On entre avec Doc. Doc s'en va très large à droite. Doc devant, voulait se prendre le gardien avec l'étude. Logan Maillot avec le disque. La rondelle est levée. Tomotchenko, le disque au centre. Partisans, ce sera sur le pied ensuite. La remise est pour Hudson. Dans les gros, je vais dégager. Le jeu de l'autre côté. Faxa. Une présence de la part de Doc. La rondelle pour Maillot. Il a hésité et cette hésitation a fait en sorte que Mathieu Joseph en a profité pour sortir la rondelle de la zone. Ça devient pas pour Caulfield. Qui au centre. Caulfield la passe. Doc devant. La rondelle qui va en défiler. Hudson. Plus d'essai de Tomotchenko. Hudson la passe pour Doc. Le tir complètement raté. Et on entend le sifflet. Voici un message de Desjardins Entreprises.
Desjardins Entreprises est centré sur plus de 400 000 entreprises. Que soit leur plan de match.
Et on va aller revoir ce but spectaculaire dans les premiers instants. Mais regardez bien le travail. Regardez ça voir ici. Il va se débarrasser de la rondelle. Non, il attaque le joueur. Les coups se compromettent. Passe direct. Et ensuite, c'est une situation de 2 contre 1. Et en tant que droitier, Bennington s'attend la plupart du temps à un tir du côté du camp. Et ce qui est bien fait, c'est qu'il a ramené cette rondelle vers lui, décoché, côté rapproché, partie supérieure. Alors, le calme et la patience, David Savard est l'origine de ce but. Il a fait partie des réunions dans les derniers jours. Oui, avec calmer les gens. C'est Savard qui donne l'exemple avec ce jeu très calme et très posé. C'est là que c'est important d'avoir de bons vétérans et de mettre les choses en perspective. Parce que la voix d'un vétéran dans un vestiaire, c'est très puissant. Hein? C'est un entraîneur qui va parler, mais quand tes joueurs, ton ami te parle et t'explique les choses d'une façon différente, des fois, c'est plus facile à comprendre. Ah, c'est Struble pour Matheson de retour à Struble. Tir dévié par le bâton de Anderson. Johnson Park veut dégager. Struble arrive à temps. Tire de loin. La rondelle s'est rendue à Bennington. Park maintenant. Cette rondelle au centre, touchée par la jambe droite de Struble. Carew 2 contre 1. Le tir, l'arrêt, le retour. Et ce sera Struble qui repart. Un autre arrêt important, ça monte en bas. Oui, tout à fait. Une situation de surnombre au Carew. Il est très rapide. Et toujours une menace quand il laisse la patinoire. Montant très solide alors qu'on conserve cette avance. Jake Evans a le premier but du match. Regardez le hockey du samedi soir présenté par Hubert East.
Je lis
Un petit cochon.
pour m'inspirer à épargner.
Une manière plus solide d'épargner, ça vous dirait?
Clairement.
Pour créer de bonnes habitudes d'épargne, BMO offre une prime en argent à l'ouverture de nouveaux comptes de chèques et d'épargne.
Une prime en argent?
Et un taux d'intérêt élevé sur votre compte épargne sans frais mensuels.
J'ai vraiment tous les talents.
Sauf pour les tâches. Quand une banque vous aide à améliorer vos finances, c'est les PPI.
Peu importe vos besoins, nous avons le véhicule qu'il vous faut. Avec le plus grand choix de véhicules de qualité en inventaire, à l'occasion, on vous attend.
Tout se joue ici, jusqu'à la dernière période, le dernier quart, le dernier round. Ça joue sur le terrain, la glace, le court, la piste. Mais ça joue aussi sur nos corps sensibles et nos cordes vocales. On est des fans finis et on sait que c'est pas fini. Tant que c'est pas fini, peu importe où ça joue, les fans ici savent que tout se joue ici. Mise au jeu. Joue local, joue légal, joue en confiance.
Les pneus Acapelita de Nokian Tire, prêts pour affronter l'hiver. Disponible chez Robert Bernard.
Il y a 4 ans, il a joué une vingtaine de matchs avec les Canadiens de Montréal, qu'on a connus avec le Wild et les Blues de Saint-Louis. Le Montréalais Marco Scandella qui était de passage au Centre Bell ce matin. Il y avait des informations qui circulaient à l'effet qu'il avait signé avec une formation en Europe, probablement en KHL. Je lui ai demandé ce matin, est-ce que tu y vas? Il dit non, c'est la retraite pour moi. Quelle belle carrière. 34 ans, Marco, il pourrait jouer encore dans ce moment. Et moi, je me souviens au niveau junior, il avait été un choix de 6e, 7e ou 8e rang par les Foreurs de Val-d'Or. Au développement, a été repêché ensuite dans la Ligue nationale. Il a joué en match et sa carrière. Belle carrière. Alors, là, tu vas revenir à Neighbors, presque jusqu'à Sard, Neighbors, Charles pour la pluie. Merci Brendan Saul. Merci Rachid.
Will take us to the end of the first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Brought down in the play by Kayvon Thibodeau. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On second down, Swift. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw complete here to Waller. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Dave's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And Saquon going to have a Giants first down as the tackle made down at the 33. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Third.
Avec la plus belle application sur les virages, les conducteurs prudents peuvent économiser plus de 20% sur l'assurance. Plus vous êtes prudent, plus vous économisez. J'ai été bien prudent et ont été vraiment payants. Wow!
15 yards, good for a Giant first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Looking to throw. Jones. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jones. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Brandon Graham in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. And that one complete to Hodgins. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal. This a 27-yard attempt here. Gano's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. He'll get this off to Swift. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his left. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Back to throw again. And he's brought down. can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former Giant.
En mouvement vers le centre. La passe à Matheson. Matheson à Hudson. Reçoit côté Robert. Robert qui se fait pour les prendre par ça. Une passe vers Matheson. Shell est dans la mêlée. On est à 5 contre 5. Arnold Kennedy. Anderson. Merci à bloqué. Et Billington immobilise. Aucun retour. Participer au concours Vise la bouffe chez IGA. Achetez un produit ciblé et présentez votre carte 5 plus pour courir la chance de gagner 50 000 d'épicerie. Visitez IGA.net pour plus de détails. C'est impressionnant quand Matheson enseigne au point de vue de mouvement, rondelle rapide et à la toute fin, regardez Anderson. Il y a de l'espace libre. Ce qu'il va faire, c'est décocher. Dès qu'une chance, rondelle au filet par la suite. Mais la personne est présentée plus haut. On le voit très souvent, regardez le but, surtout dans le tir dans la zone privilégiée. Ben, arrête sa barre. Donc, je vais remporter par Evans. Struble remet la rondelle derrière le filet. Rondelle glisse toujours. Mike Shooter présente de bon rocket. Rondelle presque interceptée par Evans. Rock en repli défensif. Jacka s'arrête au fond de la monte. Jacka, Havers, Anderson, Stott, Struble, contact de la part de Shell. Struble revient à Anderson. 3 minutes à faire à la première période. Struble attend l'arrivée de la rondelle. Suzuki également. Le Borak n'est pas bien loin et Anderson recule vers l'en-place. On va avancer entre les deux défenseurs. Martin Saint-Louis va apporter les changements. Ocadia qui saute dans la mêlée. Même chose du côté des Blues, il y a des changements à apporter. Alors on se retrouve derrière un Philippe Robert, lui qui s'avère de Edmonton. En 7 points à ses 8 premiers matchs avec les Blues. Depuis l'acquisition, un excellent bâtiment. Moi, je dirais qu'il la forme est dévaluée bien fait passer devant son gardien. Dessus, la rondelle envoyée dans le temps, la rondelle qui va monter la cible. C'est comme une marque. Le Canadien qui tente de s'organiser. Ça dessus pour faire un bon soit devant la cible. Ça, la rondelle, et je regarde, c'est là aussi le premier qui est en train d'applaudir le geste de la décision. Cette semaine de jouer des jeux rapidement, là. Traiter l'adversaire, ça, c'est ce que ma station est en train de faire. Et là, les coachs qui reviennent dans leur territoire. Tu sais, son patin, ça va emporter également la personne. C'est là où il est quand même difficile à affronter parce qu'il patine tellement bien. On est directement dans les patins de Dylan Holloway. On va tomber pour plein entièrement. Une tir au pour Montréal. Tu le vois pas, spécialement pour mettre sur la campagne, ça n'est sur les patins. Ce sera Pierre qui nous a fait. Il envoie pour son frère Mathieu. La rondelle est au poste. Moi qui défends en succession. Vers Joseph, la rondelle est déviée. Ça dévie sur Antune. Politique un disque. C'est bon, la rondelle est bloquée. Politique a coûté un tir. Pour cette raison, il a marqué 2 fois 50 buts avec les remparts de Québec. C'est un peu moins content pour la vue. Au jeu, il y a un bâton qui empêche les joueurs des Blues de lancer. Holloway avec Hudson. Politique. Joseph. Holloway revient. Au centre. C'est pété par Hudson. Remet la rondelle jusqu'à son frère Pierre Olivier. Tire de loin. La rondelle qui est mise sur des bateaux. Mathieu Joseph de repartir. Nous sommes dans la dernière minute de jeu de la première période. Albert Cabanel lance la rondelle dans le coin. L'Indien, lui, arrive en retard. Joseph qui est placé. La rondelle jusqu'à Cabanel. On envoie à Jacques. C'est la rondelle qui rentre. Bénédicte n'a pas pu grand-chose. C'est un seul point rien vu. Servia. On sert la rondelle dans le territoire des Blues. Le jeu demande pour Torochenko. Dans une seconde à faire la première période. Torochenko va dégager Jacques. Il l'attendait. Et il contacte. Avec son fils, c'est toujours le monde qui repart. Le voici en déplacement, de l'autre côté, le jeu est derrière. Jacques qui essaie de faire contact de son fils. Et il est parti sur le jeu concluré. 27 ans, vraiment le but. Et la rondelle qui est frappée par Torochenko. Et Mr. Moore maintenant, la passe devant. Frappe ça avec 10 km, ça passe par-dessus Jacques. Jacques va les récupérer. Il avance
James Bradbury. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
He'll buy some time right. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Swift going to try up the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 81 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. First down, and they go with Swift again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants 17. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run forward with Penny. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Swift is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And they have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to...
There he goes, left side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense. Able to stop this guy. Unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Here's a 2nd and 8. Again, it's Robinson. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Here is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Jones. That is caught. Touchdown. David Waller. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Jones and that Giant offense looks like they're going to stay right there and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 110 yards rushing for him in this one, and he is drawing ever closer to a 2,000.
I feel like I've had some good chances to score and going in yet, so we get that one. Hopefully, we don't get scored. So just second. Thank you.
Yard season. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 3rd down and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. They run out of the gun with Swift. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Once again, it's Swift. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 31. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. They'll try and run forward with Penny.
Mais là, vous voulez savoir ce soir, Evans a été solide. Même un gars comme John Chanderson, comme je dis, a eu pas de première période. Il faut le dire quand il joue bien aussi. Là, il faut que le premier trio vienne chercher l'impact et qu'il soit capable d'emmener le Canadien à l'autre étape.
Oui, parce que on a beaucoup critiqué, avec raison d'ailleurs. Mais là, jusqu'à maintenant, en première période, je veux qu'on regarde certains jeux parce qu'on a vu quand même de belles choses.
Ben 100%, puis défensivement, on parle depuis le début de la semaine du système de jeu, puis à un moment donné, la moitié de cette mission-là, c'est l'éthique de travail, puis c'est la concentration. Puis ce soir, c'est ce qu'on voit de la part du Canadien, on était prêts à jouer, on savait où on s'en allait, on n'est plus cartésien sur la patinoire, puis c'est une bonne chose, parce qu'on a réussi à attaquer aussi à cause de ça. Oui. Moi, je trouve, là, l'impact du premier joueur dans le territoire défensif est vraiment là. Le premier joueur met en contact, arrête la vitesse de l'équipe adverse. Ce qu'on a laissé faire aux Rangers de New York, on a tourné en rond, on ne le permet pas ce soir au Blues de Saint-Louis. Le premier joueur termine son contact, on vient doubler rapidement. C'est là qu'on réussit à gagner peut-être la première par
And he's got the first as they'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. These two teams have met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they are looking for the sweep here at MetLife. Now it's Swift. Down at the 25. fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll drop the throw. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll try it now with Swift. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So now Jones and the Giants down 14-9, under 1:20 to go. A chance to end this season with a bang as they come up with a 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. Here's Jones. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Jones gets this to Waller. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. To throw is Jones. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. Hurts down to one knee, and that should just about do it. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout.
Who's the best MC? Cole, Kendrick, and me. Instead of comparing the 3, let us exist in peace. I'm really just getting started. You only witnessed the tease. 10,000 steps ahead as I show on this. 2017 was my moment of truth. I was a year away from not being known as a youth. Approaching manhood. Beach buzz covered my chin. Even then I would leave rap. Go with the wind. I'm not a Muslim, so why would I lie or pretend? I'm not too good at following trends. I am the trend. I am the truth. I am the God. I am the Zen. There is no way around it. My just make amends. These flows are coated golden. If you the then I must be the cold and exploding what the commode is. Real soon they're gonna have to mention Mr. Clay the magician with the greatest of Drizzy, Drakes, and Weezy's, Andres and Jiggers, Pac, Biggie, and Nas, Face Mob, Easy and Raekwon. It's easy to say these things looking for clout, but this is non-fiction. The proof's in the pudding, it's none missing. You and your opinion, you can stick that up your. I jumped to touch the sky and landed on planet Uranus. Houston, we got a problem. No need to look for solutions. I'm stacking Eisenhower's. Deceased presidents in the wall in my residence as I increase stepping on ballin' forever while kissing the sweet melanin of a broad that I met in the Netherlands. Address me as Marcus Clay, the developing veteran. That's why I got no time to sleep. I gotta creep the late night to get this cake to bake right. I'm thinking real estate licenses. I've seen multiple internet, and I'm not into that, and that's the disconnect. Comparing me to these rappers is disrespect. Who's the best MC? Cole, Kendrick, and me?
Oh, il reste 3 games. 2 games, il est bon. En 3 games.
Acting like we ain't the ones, man, talk is cheap. It's a sweet, it's a sweet. We ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps. It's a sweet, it's my time, I know Patty for leaps. They was yapping, I don't hear a peep. Yeah, I step through that spot, I don't creep. Can't call it lucky, I give it my all every day of the week. I see a crowd at the bottom, ain't with that, I climb to the peak. Don't ride no red, but they know what I'm on, they address me as chief. I be dripping waters like a reef, slid off with the bag, but I ain't no thief. It's a sweet, they ain't even have a chance. I've been locked on that cash in a trance. Hit the end zone and do my little dance. Yeah, your chick blowing kisses like Lance. You go tell your man, it's a sweet. It's a sweet. Acting like we ain't the ones, man, talk is cheap. It's a sweet. It's a sweet. We ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps. It's a sweep, do my dance, Mr. Clean. Game nice, but I play it so mean. Front line, I'm protecting the team. John Madden, yeah, boom with the scheme. Dream chasing, I've been chasing the dream. Paper chasing, I just made it my thing. Got the bag, I just need me a ring. GML, hold it down for the team. It's a sweep, right? Shout out to Jokic, I'm locked in. Man, I swear that I'm focused. He toes up in the drip, I bet they didn't notice. Air Force Ones got me walking like POTUS. God's child, so I know that I'm chosen. Drake with me, man, I feel like DeRozan. Left and right wrist equally frozen. All both pockets equally swollen. It's a sweet. It's a sweet. Acting like we ain't the ones, man, talk is cheap. It's a sweet. It's a sweet. We ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps. It's bag season, I'ma post like a sinner. Diamond chains and a mink in the wind. All these rings on, you can tell I'm a winner. I'm a walking bucket like that boy out in dim. Got the pink slip for these whips, ain't no rental. Steady breaking records, give them something to remember. Money, power, and respect is so simple. What separate good and great is they mental. It's a sweet, it's a sweet, acting like we ain't the ones, man, talk is cheap. It's a sweet, it's a sweet, hey, we ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps. Yes sir, it's a sweet. We the midweek. I tend to smile VVS on my teeth. Money made rather I'll never be beat. Got rid of Bronco, got SOTG. Deep in that jungle, came out with a meat. Got a trail like got 2K on my feet. Slide with the bros, I don't care what you think. 17 flash gonna go in a blink. Hey, Rich got no thirst, like what do you drink? Last of the real, yeah, my kind be instinct. Bad little G used to drink from the sink. Whoa. No TLC, I'm too lit, we can't creep. Flight to Miami, I stay with that heat. Hopped on the jet, cause it's a sweet. It's a sweet. Acting like we ain't the ones, man, talk is cheap. It's a sweet. It's a sweet. We ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps. It's a sweet. It's a sweet. Acting like we ain't the ones, man, talk is cheap. It's a sweet. It's a sweet. We ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps. Since the basement making items over seasons with the mind and black is seasoned with my partners. Pretty girl, she think I'm handsome. Just coasting through these matches, I'm not bossing, I'm advancing. Keep it moving, till I be on before below. Wanna be intimate with soul, explode this war before I go. And that's some hours in my face, train. I was like, worth for 10K or cause it is bit insane in the membrane since them days where we days and 4 nights and took them red eye flights. So straight off the plane and through the back door of the place. Then I see the car going
Enjeu remporté par les Canadiens. Attention, est-ce qu'il va de communiquer travail tout seul? Attention, le passe à André Gauthier. Attention, de l'éparse. André Gauthier, attention, termination. On part bien la vitesse.
Raised the courageous, raised by some Zulu lions, taught to seek dangers, brave and defiant, boy, the Lord was doing favors, blaze through the fire, yeah, we had a few, lost a few wages, still coming rampant, misbehavior, misbad flavors, still coming anti-up, rebelling with my ravers, still don't give a fuck about who be the latest, can't be locked up in them cages, even if someone else is downstairs. So I stepped downstairs, see the car going no question, they wanna see a demise. Each time just too fast, yeah, I'm killing the stride. I love all my haters, they concealing their pride. Went from humble beginners to numerous winners. I took a few losses, you know I here still got chicken to fry. Know some people out here picking a side. Know I'm out here picking a lot. Watching the face, watching the stakes, living striking the time. TDE, it's the family, we them dominant dogs. Top tiering, when them comments involved, we out for it all. Rock side, he ain't dropping the ball. Prime time, who want it with us? Got clarity, longevity, like bus and bus. Got too far and it's the starving, this and that's a no-no. If I'm hungry, then I'm hunting, always on the go-go. Been a part of my whole life, mama love when I live it right. Daddy raised me somebody fight, now they watching me on prime time. Now they watching me on prime time. Now they watching me on prime time. Been a part of my whole life, mama love when I live it right. Daddy raised me somebody fight, now they watching me on prime time. Now they watching me on prime time. I went out and got everything on my own. Please don't try to give me no advice. What was your 2 cents and we was down bad broke? My mama couldn't keep on the line. Cat and no dog, we sleeping with mice. Beans and weenies, we ate it with rice. I swear to my mama that I was gonna change our life. I was grinding every night. By the ring that I'm just
Salut, ben c'est mon nom. On est en Pils.
all my whips be limo. You ain't with my squad and mind your business. Everything we start, we finish. Watch I work the hardest with it. Tongue out like I'm Jordan. Time to check my name. Dog days went through pain. Them hard days I wouldn't change. It's the reason I'm still in the game. It's the reason I'm stacking this change. It's the reason I'm chasing this rain. It's the reason I'm still in my lane. It's the reason I'm never gonna change my heart in the game.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. It's the NFC.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend of the NFL is underway. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll roll him out right. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. From the gun, here's Swift. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with the new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Here's 2nd and 7. Inside handoff, Penny. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. Yeah, the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, 1st and goal. Here's Swift, and he is going to lose yardage here. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. One more time with Swift. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
We're scoreless after 1. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. They will run it with Swift here. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do point, take the field goal right here.
So here's Washington now backed up a bit to start their first drive. Leading them out in his 8th season, guy who has started for a few teams across the league, Jacoby Brissett.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2, but his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Brissett. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Here's Ward to return. Powering his way forward. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Swift. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. They'll run for it. Sermon. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8. They run out of the gun with Swift. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Once again, it's Swift. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. 47 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. Swift going to try up the middle. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 2nd down, Gainwell looking for space. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Here's Hurts to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 4th down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. They'll throw now on the final play. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown as time expires in the first half. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've come here this NFC divisional round matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This the first of 4 divisional round matchups coming up this weekend. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to
a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for Pope.
Les courses de Saint-Louis, Félix, on voit pas ça souvent. Des offres styles, on sait que c'est tenté avec 2 joueurs d'erreurs de notre tête, de donner un endroit d'un attaquant qui avait beaucoup d'énergie. Mais c'est des problèmes. Ils sont dans l'uniforme des Blues de Saint-Louis. Ça reste difficile. Je regarde de voir, je vois qu'on avait consenti quand même beaucoup de
This game because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Call it a loss of 12 that time. And it'll be a 2nd and long. A give to the fullback on the dive. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. To throw, Brissett. And that's going to be incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. The man in motion is Brown. Now they'll fake it there on the jet sweep, and instead, here's Swift. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 70 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Hurts. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. They're going to try and throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 4, they got 8. And it results in a conversion on 4th down. Back to the running game with Swift. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. From the gun, a give to Penny. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. He gets away from 1. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
They'll run for it with Penny. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Again, it's Penny. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Now this is going to be a quarterback draw. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Eagles are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. What good hands there defensively at 2nd down. Here's Brissett. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Brissett. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings us second down. Brissett now. Complete. This is Lewis. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. They'll throw again. Brissett. Complete. It's Dotson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. All three times.
Véritable moteur de recherche.
Plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Brissett. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Second down, Brissett. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Here's Brissett.
Oh.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll try and run some clock here with Penny. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. They'll run it again with Penny. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Inside handoff, Penny. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Penny up the middle. Down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down. And one of the whistles for timeout.
Parce que ça permet de pousser et de tourner dans son jeu. Between Freeman, Oui, ben c'est ça. C'est plus facile de bouger aussi à sa droite ou sur rouge, selon vraiment le relais. Mais la raison principale, c'est d'offrir.
The clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Second down and 6 now. Back to throw here. Forced out to his left. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this? What a tremendous feat.
L'expérience en série mondiale avec les Colts en 2016. Il y avait le dernier camp, et c'est lui qui avait effectué, qui avait capté le relais de Chris Bryant pour le dernier retrait. Attendez, je suis pas sûr que les notes sur un, ça va peut-être Aaron Judge, mais je suis le moins de en tout cas. C'est pas du tout une position de jeu. Non, si la balle est frappée à Kiki Hernandez au deuxième, il voit un peu à sa gauche, il n'y aura pas de double jeu encore. Et encore pire, pas de jeu au deuxième. La balle est frappée solidement en direction de Chantal. C'est carrément une espèce de balle d'avion qui a été frappée. Parce qu'on a vu cette balle. Il y a quand même donc, il fallait prendre un angle différent. Je suis pas regardé si cette balle. Alors, c'est une balle qui a été frappée avec de l'effet. C'est carrément ça. C'est pour ça qu'il y avait notre concentration comme voltigeur pour installer le contact à part de Fontenay. C'est Julien dit, regardez les dents, il faut vraiment que tu ne quittes pas la balle des yeux. Et puis tu souris, c'est exactement ce que tu produis. C'était plutôt curieux de pouvoir se déplacer. Mais le retrait a été effectué. Magnifique attention à l'interdiction de Philippe. C'est cette fois, c'est bon. Merci de penser en 2024 en RDS. Car la confiance, c'est d'avoir affronté ce chemin. Ça, il n'y aura pas de gros silence. C'est savoir qu'il y aura de la place pour vos petits boules de poil. Et que vous éviterez les grosses boules de poil. C'est savoir qu'on vous en donne plus, afin que vous en profitiez. Grâce à notre compétence, notre service et notre sécurité légendaire, faites confiance à Subaru pour vous procurer une expérience sans fin.
Les notifications de la TD me facilitent vraiment la vie pour garder le contrôle de mon argent.
C'est pratique, ça. Pas comme celle que je reçois. Soit.
Tu vois, cette notification-là me rappelle que j'ai une facture à payer bientôt.
Des rappels de paiement, vos alertes de fraude, obtenez de l'aide. Qui est vraiment? TD. On est prêt pour vous.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia.
Pour la variété des collections de Venise.
The winner here, of course, a trip to Las Vegas for Super Bowl 58. Not a bad prize as we are underway in the NFC Championship game. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Fields going to throw right away. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. Here's Fields, rolling to his right. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Fields now to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brandon Graham able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. To throw is Fields. Incomplete, right side to Cook. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the...
Même qui avait des ennuis à certains moments donné. Donc, un bon pari à l'organisation des Dodgers.
Santos' kick is up and through, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down, Swift. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are 1 game away from the Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, here's Swift. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here's a handoff to Swift. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. One more time with Swift. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. 3rd and goal here. A big play brewing in this NFC title game. They will run it with Swift here. 6 yards puts them right on the doorstep, and now it'll be 4th and goal. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. They'll try it now with Swift. And I don't think he got in. He didn't. He's stoned at the 1-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now 2nd and 5. They run it again with Cook. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, Fields. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. A final shot before the break. Fields. He's up to the 20. And they will finally get him down to the 27-yard line. So, yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the 2nd half now underway in the NFC Championship game. This fielded right at the goal line. And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Third down and 6. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line. 78 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. Now a carry for Swift. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on second down. Hurts going to keep it on the draw. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down.
Now that was a designed run. Now remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Running is Swift. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
And they'll fake it there on the jet sweep, and instead, here's Swift. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. And he will slide down with a good gain. He gets 12 on the keeper there, but now it's 3rd down.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
Well, you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field, and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass him with a running play.
They'll send Brown in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And we're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Swift. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, here's Swift. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They run out of the gun with Swift. And room there to work it inside the 25. 125 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he's going to have an Eagles first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Here's a handoff to Swift. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Here we go on 4th down. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Here comes the Bears punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. On the return is Ward. A great return there of 22 yards. And it will be Eagles football 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point, and yet they're in this position. A touchdown drive here, and they're in the lead.
Normally, when you have 0 on your side of the ledger on the scoreboard, you're a little bit discouraged. But when they look over and see their opponents, they don't see a number that's way out there. They don't see a number they can't attain. In fact, they can get it right here on this drive and potentially take the lead.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now 1st and goal. Back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score. And a touchdown apparently not enough. They want more. An onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Talk is cheap. It's a sweet. It's a sweet. We ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps. It's sweet. It's my time, I know Paddock for leap. They was yapping, I don't hear a peep. Yeah, I stepped through that spot, I don't creep. Can't call it lucky, I give it my all every day of the week. I see a crowd at the bottom, ain't with that, I climb to the peak. I write no rap, but they know what I'm
Oh no. No. Well.
It's a sweep, do my dance, Mr. Clean. Game nice, but I play it so mean. Front line, I'm protecting the team. John Madden, yeah, boom with the scheme. Dream chasing, I've been chasing the dream. Paper chasing, I just made it my thing. Got the bag, I just need me a ring. G and Mel, hold it down for the team. It's a sweep, right? Shout out to Yo, cause I'm locked in. Man, I swear that I'm focused. He toss up in the drip. I bet they didn't notice. Her force ones got me walking like POTUS. God's house, so I know that I'm chosen. Drake with me, man, I feel like DeRozan. Left and right wrist equally frozen. All four pockets equally swollen. It's a sweep. It's a sweep. Acting like we ain't the ones, man. Talk is cheap. It's a sweep. It's a sweep. We ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps. It's bag season, I'ma post like a sinner. Diamond chains and I'm linking win. All these rings on, you can tell I'm a winner. I'm a walking bucket like that boy out in them. Got the pink slip for these whips, ain't no real that it breaking records. Give them some more of them. Money, power, they respect it. Yourself, separate good and great. It's sweet. It's sweet. Acting like we ain't the ones, man. Talk is cheap. It's a sweet. It's a sweet. Hey, we ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps. Yes, sir.
C'est comme ça un petit peu bien.
Today, from Las Vegas, Nevada, Super Bowl 58. We'll see Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs taking on Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we don't like to throw around the word dynasty loosely, but for the Chiefs, it applies. I mean, they're looking for their third title now in 5 years.
And with the way this league is configured now, it absolutely applies. I think you're totally on target. Remember, they lost a Super Bowl in there too. So to be back for the 4th time in 5 years in today's NFL, that's pretty incredible.
Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they're trying to pull off what only 3 teams have done before, go from Super Bowl losers to Super Bowl champions.
Last team to do that, the Patriots, Super Bowl 52 and 53. Before that, you've got to go back to the Dolphins in Super Bowls 5 and 6, and the Cowboys in Super Bowls 4 and 5.
The 2023 season has 1 game left. Here we go. Super Bowl 58 underway from Vegas. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by someone who has proved doubters wrong his entire career. MVP runner-up a season ago, Jalen Hurts.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
A solid run on first down. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make...
Oh.
Right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your...
Ah oui.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Here's Swift.
Okay.
Yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now on their opening drive of the Super Bowl. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. They'll run here with Swift. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. They'll try it now with Swift. And he gets this down to the 18.
Man.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. They run with a veteran here. It's Rashad Penny. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. That brings us to the end of 1 in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this. 0-0 our score. Swift, you are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid, but he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of...
Oh, and he's not going to make it out. Zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, you talk about safety first. Gosh, for such a rare play, kind of unbelievable how many Super Bowls recently have begun with a safety. Charles, you had, let's see, Tom Brady getting called for grounding against the Giants in Super Bowl 46.
Peyton Manning with the snap over his head in Super Bowl 48.
Yep, and now here's this one.
Les chances de marquer, je pense que les Blues, à un certain moment, débarrassés de mondial, ils connaissaient un peu le club.
Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Chez Canadian Tire, on aime nos articles autant que ça. Mais avec plus de 1000 nouveaux articles en solde chaque semaine, on a déjà prendre un surprise. Profitez de nos valeurs à part chaque semaine chez Canadian Tire.
Cultiver et transformer de l'avoine biodynamique. Automatiser l'usine pour optimiser les rendements. Valoriser ce produit pour minimiser les pertes. Consolider leur position de plus grand transformateur d'avoine au Québec. L'élevage de la ferme Colombier a repris l'entreprise familiale avec brio. Les jardins d'entreprise et centrés sur une chose, les soutenir dans leur développement.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. The Eagles on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Once again, it's Swift. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Penny, the first down carry, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Penny up the middle. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground.
Now Brown, oh, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Pacheco.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeout.
Ça, c'est la belle vie.
C'est vrai que c'est plein de belles vies au fond de ce lac-là. La vie? Oui, comme des plantes aquatiques, des micro-organismes et des mollusques. C'est des petites usines qui filtrent l'eau. Un grand projet. Un spécialiste du grand ménage. Il régule les populations de poissons. Il est type.
Un véhicule gratuit, ça vous dit? Eh bien, c'est Alpi le géant qui vous offre cette chance avec l'incroyable concours acheté du 1er août au 31 octobre 2024 à l'achat d'une Nissan Leaf, deux Mazda MX-5, deux Mazda MX-5 2023 et à l'intérieur d'une neuf ou d'occasion, vous aurez la chance d'être l'un de vos 3 chanceux qui gagnent dans leur achat. Comme quoi, c'est toujours payant de choisir Alpi le géant. Votre rendez-vous pour découvrir les détails du projet. alpilegéant.com, on vous attend.
C'est moi qui prends le projet. Mais on sait aussi que vous ne manquerez pas le match. Rona, fier partenaire du tricolore. Jake Carson du contre s'étire des choses là. Les deux droitiers d'abord. De toute façon, la décidé d'aller avec un lanceur monté des prises de gauche. Et il faut jouer des forces à des dangereux. C'est qu'on peut jongler avec droitier gaucher. Et le apporter l'application qu'il avait préparée Alex et Jasmin au niveau de la porte de frappe. Les Dodgers face à un gaucher, ça s'est poursuivi face à Rodolphe ce soir. Jake Carson, qui était le lanceur perdant lors du match d'hier. Même si Cortez a accordé le coup de circuit, le point qui donnait les points à l'équipe adverse appartenant à Carson. Même sur la tête d'un peu de monde, Cortez qui est coupable. Donc, il semble mal rapide. Et dans cet ordre, Carson, pourtant, c'est la rapide au-dessus de 95 000 à l'heure, comme Cameron. Avec le dans les airs, il n'y a pas d'espace. Il est deux.
As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
4th down, so Kansas City sends out Tommy Townsend. Back deep, Greg Ward.
Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right.
That is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
That is caught.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
Flush to his right.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, yes.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And they're going to start to... in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight.
Oh. Bon.
They normally wouldn't, but of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 3rd and 5. Now here's...
No.
Chez Tanguay, tout ce qu'on vend, on vous le livre gratuitement. Comme ce grand buffet, cette chaise haute, ces jolis couverts, ces petits pois. Mettez pas ça dans votre chicken, mais on les livre gratuitement pareil. Ces luminaires et plus encore. Parce qu'on en fait tant pour votre maison. Tanguay. En ce moment, Tanguay paie les 2 taxes sur stock. On paie les 2 taxes sur stock. Ils font tellement de stock, puis de stock que vous ne croirez pas à ça. On paie les 2 taxes. Plusieurs articles sélectionnés. Tanguay. Vous êtes-vous déjà dit que peu importe ce que vous avez, quelqu'un en a plus? Et que quelqu'un d'autre en a encore plus? Plus d'argent à dépenser. Plus d'endroits à aller. Et juste au moment où vous pensiez qu'il était impossible d'en avoir plus. Vous réalisez qu'il y en a plus.
That'll be caught by Rice.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he'll only get this back to the 15-yard line. So that decision's going to cost him 5 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their...
Bonne soirée. Ok. Allez.
Next drive. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Here is 3rd and 5. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 97 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. A couple of first downs, has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. Swift going to try up the middle. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they'll fake it there on the jet sweep, and instead, here's Swift. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Folks, welcome back to the biggest stage in sports, the Super Bowl, and now we get down to the good stuff, the 4th and final quarter. They'll try and run here with Swift, shedding through the defense. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. That'll go as a pickup of 8. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. They'll run the draw here with Swift. That one goes for 8 yards.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. From the gun, here's Swift. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Here's a handoff to Swift. And
planifier ses finances, c'est pas juste pour le futur. C'est aussi pour la fin de semaine. Vendez votre écurie grâce au conseil d'aperçu budgétaire personnalisé d'Agence Discours Conseil Plus. Vous êtes riche, vous croyez.
Tout se joue ici, jusqu'à la dernière période, le dernier quart, le dernier round. Ça joue sur le terrain, la glace, le court, la piste. Mais ça joue aussi sur nos cordes sensibles et nos cordes vocales. On est des fans finis et on sait que c'est pas fini. Tant que c'est pas fini, peu importe où ça joue, les fans d'ici savent que tout se joue ici. Joue local, joue légal, joue en conscience.
Profitez d'agréables soirées après vos dures journées de travail avec les CHL Steel offertes à partir de seulement 249,99. De plus, pour un temps limité, recevez une trousse Woodrow gratuite à l'achat de CHL sélectionnés chez plus de 1000 détaillants Steel à travers le Canada. Magasinez local, achetez Steel. Trouvez votre détaillant à steel.ca. Merci de recommander les bonnes adieux. La nature de l'ennemi nous protéger.
Will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll run here with Swift. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. This is 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Got a man, that's Richie James. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Running is Swift. And now room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a carry for Swift. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. Here's Swift.
Oh, Brandon. Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a one-score game. Swift. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
And this is where the mental part of the game comes into play. Defense is out of timeouts. Just hold on to the football. No sense really trying to score. They should be able to run this one out.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They will run it with Swift here. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down 8-0. 45 seconds remaining. And they have to have a touchdown to level this Super Bowl as they come up on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Mahomes. Finding Kelsey. Oh, and a nice tackle, a 6-yard pickup, but they need more than that. Mahomes. This ball intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it down the left sideline. And the Eagles are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in the city of brotherly love. The Philadelphia Eagles are the Super Bowl champs. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all off season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
Can I talk my... Come on! That other side. The Oakland way. Hey, C5! Can't nobody do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God and God is me. Dream so big might die in my sleep. And I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it. I turned to a boss. Remember I was under budget. Now I pay the staff off and fly them to another country. It's for the love of the game, never for the love of money. But don't get it twisted. Still clocking big digits. On Rodeo, big spending. All the cribs luxury. I can't recall the last time I did dishes. Big business. My deal 6 figures and up. When you get it out the mud, it hit different. Used to sell when the cops came, we hit fences. Now I'm blowing smoke out the country with 2 thick. I'ma take them both back to the penthouse and get. That's how it's supposed to be. Life is beautiful. I'm doing won't believe. Flew out to Colombia and brought me home some. Used to be the underdog, now they put me overseas. And I don't wanna be nobody else, nigga. Do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God and God is me. Dream so big might die in my sleep, but I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it. I turned to a boss, remember I was under budget. Now I pay the staff off and fly them to another country. It's for the love of the game, never for the love of money. I used to wanna be like Wayne. I used to wanna be like Nip with the Cuban link chain. I used to rap like Jay, trying to make me a name. Now all I do is C5, and I'ma stay in my lane. I could do anything I put my mind to, that's fact. I wanna be a so I start. I like so I went on start flipping packs. I heard the drill 3 and said, dog, I'm a rap. I did that, superseded expectation. I refuse to settle for anything less than greatness. I'm the hottest rapper on the West, let's just face it. So put that pride to the side and let's get paper. Can't nobody do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God and God is me. Dream so big might die in my sleep, but I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it. I turned to a boss, remember I was under budget. Now I pay the staff off and fly them to another country. It's for the love of the game, never for the love of money. C5, just incredible. Hunger Flow 2. It's easy. Incredible. Yeah.
I fell deep down in that mud, baby, now I'm climbing out. They think it'll be us when they find out. Now we taking straight losses, what you
View a player's move. You have 3 evaluation periods with each stage.
No, it costs to live this life, boy, ain't no signing out. Them boy can't eat on my team, they gotta stay for round. They gon' be talking loud, block out the south. Gotta know who's gon' get it done, whether we home or out of town. In the state gon' run them down.
Yeah, back in my bag again. I started rapping and jump out of. Oh yeah, my daddy's son. Around that time I was on my grind trying to change where my mama lived. But those for us, this ain't for me. I ain't never had ill intent. I do what it take to win. I came first place again. I'm coming too hard, no they won't see me fall. I ain't never gonna let them win. I've been on my grind, but man I don't skate. I'm putting up race. I ain't doing no days, no they couldn't relate. Can't even touch with my heart in the safe. I'm trying to get out the hood to the lake. I'm with the crib with the leg in the back. QB sneaky, getting attacked. Go through the hole like cat in the hat. This a Hellcat, this ain't no scat. Doing a dash, you know what I mean? Doing my big one, letting them see it. And I'm gonna put on for my whole team.
Been a part of my whole life. Mama love when I'm living right. Daddy raised me surviving fight. Now they watching me on prime time. Now they watching me on prime time. Now they watching me on prime time. Been a part of my whole life. Mama love when I'm living right. Daddy raised me surviving fight. Now they watching me on prime time.
Yeah.
Now they watching me on prime time.
No question. Look. No question, they wanna see a demise. Eastside just too fast, yeah, I kill them in stride. I love all my haters, they concealing their pride. Went from humble beginners to numerous winners. I took a few losses, you know I hit them, still got chicken to fry. Know some people out here picking a side. Know I'm out here picking a lot. Watching the fakes, watching the stakes, slither, striking the time. TDE, it's the family, we them dominant dogs. Top tiering, when them comments involved, we out for it all. Rock solid, he ain't dropping the ball. Prime time, who want it with us? Got clarity, longevity, like bust a bus. Got too far and it's the starving, this and that's a no-no. If I'm hungry, then I'm hunting, always on the go-go.
Been a part of my whole life. Mama love when I'm living right. Daddy raised me surviving fight. Now they watching me on prime time. Now they watching me on prime time. Now they watching me on prime time. Been a part of my whole life. Mama love when I'm living right. Daddy raised me surviving fight. couldn't keep on the light. No cat or no dog, we sleeping with mice. Beans and wieners, we ate it with rice. I swore to my mama that I was gonna change my life. I was grinding every night. Got a ring that I'm just trying to get it. Championship, I'm trying to win it. All these racks, I gotta spin it. All my whips be limo. You ain't with my squad and mind your business. Everything we start, we finish. Watch I work the hardest with it. Tongue out like I'm Jordan. Time to change my name. Dog days went through pain. Them hard days I wouldn't change. It's the reason I'm still in the game. It's the reason I'm stacking this change. It's the reason I'm chasing this rain. It's the reason I'm still in my lane. It's the reason I'm never gonna change my heart in the game.
There you go.
I'm with the cash like Diego.
All these dumps on me go, just like Diego. God. Yeah, all these shooters on me just go, just like Diego. God. Yeah, got a dime piece with me, she gon' go just like Diego. God. Yeah, they don't play with me cause they know that I'm on go, no Diego. Solitaire. Earrings, they be shining, keep blinded. Ain't met up, yeah, I can't. Since I got rich, she say I'm just cause I took her on the island. The money keep on piling. Talk to me, yeah. Better talk nice. Right love with the fettuccine and both that can't talk twice. Know they pray on my downfall. Everything I do, I gotta walk like. Let them in, jacket off. Rich, so I'm off life. God. Yeah, all these dumps on me go, just like Diego. God. Yeah, all these shooters on me just go, just like Diego. God. Yeah, got a dime piece with me, she gon' go just like Diego. God. Yeah, they don't play with me cause they know that I'm on go, no Diego.
What you think we the same? We ain't the same. I'm the type to do the hitting up. You the type to pay hitters. What you think we the same? We ain't the same. I'm the type to do the hitting up. You the type to pay hitters.